Good morning, family. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today, I'm more inclined to believe it's the 15th. Hold on. Yes, it is 9:04 in the a.m. and today is Sunday, the 15th of April, 2012. And I came on because I really need to have a T to T with you guys. Those of you guys that have followed me for a long time, um, you guys know my personality. In the beginning, I shared my background. I introduced myself to the world, and I shared my background, my past pain, being um, a survivor of child abuse, sexual abuse. I am a survivor of that. I shared that with you guys when I first came upon this platform. I shared my marriage, the infidelity of my marriage with you guys here on this platform. I also shared the fact that my husband and I are no longer together because of the infidelity in my marriage. Yet we still remain to be very, very close for the sake of our children and because we genuinely like each other. Um, we have a strong love for each other, and just because marriage didn't work for us, we chose not to charge it to our kids because that part of our lives didn't work out. So I share that with you guys. I don't have to reiterate that anymore. I also shared my childhood. I shared my struggle with obesity. I've shared my love of so many things. Um, I've shared my experiences, my life experiences, the places I've gone, the people I've met, the things that I've seen and shared. Um, I've shared so many things. And I say that to say this. I stepped upon this platform very cognitive, okay? I know that everybody was not going to like me. I know that my dictation is rather raw for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like, profanity. Okay, to be frank about it. A lot of people don't like it. It's okay. We're all grown here. What you don't like, you don't do, or you don't partake in. Period. So, um, this platform, you have to be thick skinned. You have to know that you know that you know that people are not going to agree with everything that you say or do. They're just not going to. And first of all, I don't expect you guys to. I don't expect you guys to agree with every single thing that comes out of my mouth. I don't expect that from you. And so, saying that, I say this. My recent videos have been rather racy, but I am also a blogger. Okay? I chronologize my life on YouTube. I share my world with you. If it is not to your liking, that's fine. You didn't sign a contract to watch my channel. You did not. And I respect it if you just choose not to watch it anymore. I respect that too. But, personal insults, threats, um, that type of stuff, there's no place for it. Because, to be perfectly honest with you, family, I hold no hard feelings whatsoever. The only hard feeling I hold to anyone is when my children are being threatened, uh, exposed, or whatever, however way you guys want to place it or put it. Anything else is fair game. You could talk about me all day long. I put it out there. I told you guys, I gave you guys the ammunition to work with me. And with as much shit goes on in my life, they give you a hell of a lot of material to talk about me. And I'm okay with it. Why? Because my skin is thick. Because I've been through so much in my life, whereas this is not gonna hurt me. You know, my parents are deceased, so you know, my, shall I say, what do I want to? My chastity is off, because when my parents were living, I didn't cuss amongst my mother. I didn't cuss amongst my father. It was just a respect that I had for them. Yes, I tied one on. I remember one time me and my mama was out and about, and a lady was trying to give my mama a hard time, and I have to, show her what it was right quick. And my mom was just in disbelief. She was like, "Oh my," and she got the, that's where I got this from, because my mom would, "Oh my." So my mom said, "Oh my Lord, oh my," my mama was conservative, so she was, "Oh my Lord, my God, good God," all that. So, um, but again, once again, this is just me. I'm not going to change for anyone. I am 40 years old. Means that I am 2 times grown. At 18 years grown, I'm more than 2 times grown. Okay? And my decisions are mine to make. I am a woman with a colorful personality. I'm a woman of many things, but I'm also a woman with my own opinion. Okay? Now, on here, to me, what makes a good blogger is one that is a chameleon, able to talk about and well versed on a lot of different topics. Okay? That's able to talk about all kinds of things. Okay? And keep up with it. Okay, you say this, I say that. You say this, I say that. You say this, I say that. No problem. But also, to be a full-fledged adult, you have to be able to agree to disagree. And if I deem you as a friend of mine or family or whatever, I have to accept the fact that I might not like your personality sometimes. I might not like some of the things that you may do, but at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your burden to bear, and what am I gonna do? So I'm gonna charge you with that, because you know what? I didn't like what you did on Tuesday, so guess what, bitch? I'm cool on you. I'm not. I'm not one of them. I'm just not. You know. I'll take it in. I'll digest it, and I'll do with it as I may. But am I going to hold you accountable for the rest of the duration of our friendship, our union, or whatever the case? No. That's just something about it that I'm particularly not digging. So hey, guess what? I'm moving on. That's it. So let me also state that in the previous video that I did, I live in California. Okay? I don't live in Florida. I don't live in Atlanta. I don't live in South Carolina. I live in California. Now, I'm very versed on the news. I love the news. I watch the news all day sometimes. When the news hit, I'm watching this commentary, that commentary, then I'm going to turn to a different channel and I'm going to watch the same, because they regurgitating a lot of it all over and over again. Okay. So I'm up on the news, okay? I can only be up on what's being displayed to us. I'm not going to dissect this whole situation totally. I'm not going to. All I'm going to say is I simply commented on what was displayed before me. Okay? Now, if I'm told you don't live there, I'm not, okay, you don't live there. I'm not going to look at the fact that, okay, you don't live there, but your cousin, sister, friend lives there. I'm not going to go through all that. I'm not going to. And furthermore, that was never ever displayed until now. Okay, now that things are, everybody has an opinion and everybody is, is very sensitive. I understand. But initially, it was never stipulated that this was a fiance's place, or it was never stipulated that. Because I'm gonna tell you, what they have to print and put out They're not going to dissect it and all that kind of stuff. They will later on, but initially, if they find out that this is not your residence, you don't live there. It's not the same as, okay, where you stay there sometime, you have clothes over there, you frequent there, just like Kenny's place. I have my own drawers, my own side of the closet. I have my own, a lot of stuff over there. Looking at it, hindsight, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, damn, she lives here. I got shit all over the place, just as it is my home. But theoretically, it is not my home. I'm not on a lease or any of that. I have, in Kenny subdivision, I have a parking pass for my car. So hindsight, somebody would think, okay, she lives there. I don't live there. Okay. So people, I'm not going to dissect. I don't live there, but my boyfriend lives there and we've been together for X amount of years. I'm not going to go through all that. The question is, do you live there? Yes or no? And it will be no. It's not going to be, well, sort of, kind of, but not real. No. And that's just exactly what they printed. Did he live there? They said no. Period. Okay, period. So with them saying that, then of course that raised reasonable doubt here, okay, that what was this child doing there? That's what raised the doubt. And that's what was building a case amongst the commentaries here. Let me continue to keep saying here, okay? That is why this guy questioned him in the first place. This is the case that they were building here, for the media. Okay, well, he doesn't live there. This guy works for or a member of or whatever, the community watch or whatever, neighborhood watch, whatever. And so he questioned him because why? Well, because this person didn't live there. Basically, that's what the gist of it was. That's what I commented on. Okay? That's what I commented on. I don't watch, I have not watched every single interview that the parents have put out. I have not watched it like that. I haven't watched the marches. I don't get Michael Baisden in my city. Michael Baisden does not play in our city. Whereas I know that he goes fully in depth on a lot of what's going on, especially in the African American community. We don't have that benefit here anymore. He's been taken off the airways here. So we don't have that benefit anymore. So a lot of what you guys are probably getting are more closer to the facts, because I'm certain that the family members are probably going on the radio stations. We don't have that here. Okay? Steve Harvey started in California, on radio and all that stuff. But then, he went syndication and blah, 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 and all this big to do. And he's in New York City, and it's sad. He was in New York. He was in New York. I can't get it out. Was there, and so it's like via satellite. So now a lot of different markets are getting his show. Okay, even with Steve Harvey Morning Show, I don't get Steve Harvey Morning Show in my city. Okay, Steve Harvey Morning Show plays on KJLH radio station there in Los Angeles, but I live in the suburbs of Los Angeles. I don't live in Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles is a drive for me. 45 minutes, an hour and 10 tops from my house. So the radio doesn't play. I don't get KJLH here. To put it honestly, I don't get KJLH on my radio. So I don't get a lot of black radio, okay? In which I don't listen to the radio anyway. I really, really don't. I don't listen to the radio. I do my iPad thing. That's what I listen to. You want to see what's on my playlist, you're going to find Jeffrey Osborne. You're going to find Peabo Bryson. You're going to find some shit like that's what I listen to. That's the way I roll. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to listen to. I love Stephanie Mills. You'll find that on my playlist. As a matter of fact, last night I went to Target and I got Monica Deluxe Edition last night. I love a lot of slow songs. I like a lot of R&B. That's what I listen to. I don't get a lot of radio. So when you have the benefit of that, and especially in areas that's highly populated with our community, with black folk, you would get different than what you would in my community. You guys have seen it. It's not very many black people in my community. It just isn't. So if it's not that much black people in my area, what am I going to be watching? What is going to be constantly played? So in my defense to that, I don't get it as deep as probably you guys will get it. But still, my bottom line remains the same, in which a lot of people did not get it. My point was parenting. My point was, our men need to, most of them, okay, or should I say some of them, because I'm critiqued quite a bit. So some of them need to step up. Shall I say that? My boy Eric, fine as fuck, ladies. I mean, he is sweet as all get out. And he commented on that video yesterday. I didn't know that Eric had even watched the video, but I know he does watch my videos. And ladies, he is one of the sexy, he is sexy as all get out. He's an industry cat, and he's low key. He stays in the back, but he watches my channel. And he commented yesterday and he said, Tina, that ain't me, T. In which that is not you, baby. That is not you. I know how you roll. And I know how serious you take your daughters. I know how close you are with your mom. And it's a beautiful thing. So no, baby. No. Okay. Then a lot of people, I got one comment this morning that I just had to, comment on, because in that video, some people sent me personal messages. Take it down, Tina. You need to take it down. I will not. Some people say you need to disable the comments, disable the ratings. No, because this is an open platform. Everything I say, you guys are not going to agree with it. I have to accept that, and I do. I accept the fact that everybody's not going to like peppermint soap. Everybody is not going to like my cooking. Everybody is not going to like my dictation. Just not gonna like it. Some people are not gonna like my cooking skills. It is what the fuck it is. But I can't run when I come into a midst of adversity. I can't run when there's push and pull. Okay, I'm gonna take this down. No, can't do it. Now when it comes down to my children, that's a different story. Okay, that is a different story. I took that video down. Sake of my daughter, I took it down. And a lot of people did not see that video. And in the response to that video, I didn't cuss her out. I cussed, yes, but I did not cuss my daughter out. I was dismayed, but I did not cuss her out. I didn't call her all this bullshit that's being circulating around. I didn't do any of that. But I used some choice words. I did. I'm not going to go back on that either. Let the record show that the relationship between me and my children is good. Very good. Okay? I don't need people now to take what I say and then try to then in turn twist it around and throw this shit back at me, because can't nobody tell my story better than me, baby. I ain't got no problem with it. I have no shame in my life, okay? I'm just like a lot of women that are either separated or divorced. I'm living my life, period. It's not for everybody to dig it or like it. I had one lady, and I'm certain she was of a particular age, and that's why I didn't even entertain it, because she was stating, well, does it make it right that you building a body, and does it make it right that you out here getting lipo and eyeliner and all that? And I just let her go head on with that. I'm not going to defend any of the things that I do, because proof is in the pudding. And for me to put it out there, that means I don't give a shit what nobody says about me. I don't care. If I did, then therefore I would be elusive. I would be standoffish. My channel would be one dimensional. I would tell you what I need to tell you. I disable the comments and the ratings, and I do it moving. This is what I said, and that's it, and that's all. I'm allowing you guys to vent. It's like my arms are wide open, and I'm taking every blow. I'm taking every blow. Why? Because if I put it out there, I got to be able to take it when it come back. I have to be able to deal. I have to be able to cope. And I appreciate the people that withstood it. And I appreciate the people that are still in my corner. I appreciate the people that are still sending me inboxes saying, Tina, you know what? I love you still the same, sister. I'm still in your corner and all that other stuff. Did I lose some subscribers? I'm certain I did. I believe I did. I don't know if I did or not. I didn't research that because really, do you know what, to tell you the truth? The people that left were the people that probably needed to go. You understand what I'm saying? The people that left probably didn't mean me no good, didn't like me in the first place, and was waiting on an ample opportunity for them to go. So why should I be upset because some people decided that they don't want to watch my shit no more? That's okay with me. Because once again, as I stated before, once you start really understanding YouTube, understanding the platform, understanding, especially when you become a partner of this and all that, subscribers don't mean a whole lot. It really, really doesn't. And I'm saying that in all sincerity, and I'm saying that very humbly, because I appreciate the people that subscribe to my channel. I gladly appreciate it. But whether you have 120 subscribers or you have 125,000 subscribers, that number there, especially when it comes down to serious numbers, what they're looking at, the number of the views of your channel and your videos. That's what they're looking at. They don't look at, okay, you have 1,400 videos. There's some people that have less than 100, but yet when you look at their numbers, they're over 4.5 million views, videos total. So what is really looked upon? Is it looked upon on how many videos you put up, how many subscribers, or is it looked upon as what your numbers are actually showing? That's what's, hold some importance or hold some weight on this platform. It's not about your subscribers. It really, really isn't. What that shows is some people decided to say, okay, well, look, check this out. I want to follow this person right here. I want to, when they upload, I want to be on it. I want to be on what they got going on a regular basis. That's what that means. But that doesn't mean so much about popularity. It really, really doesn't. To a degree, but not totally really. Okay? So, I just wanted to come in and I wanted to say that. And I also wanted to apologize publicly. Okay? I do not know the Martins. I don't know them. I said some things that were rather raw. I took a plethora of different topics and conversations and put it all together like a gumbo. I talk a lot. I tend to ramble a lot. Okay? I meant no disrespect or harm. I simply regurgitated what I thought to be truth. Okay? I don't know this man. I don't know him. So, I don't know his character or anything. I was simply looking on the surface, shall I say, of the circumstances that's being printed. I didn't know this kid either. I don't know Zimmerman. I'm not an advocate either way. But I will say that it is a travesty that a child has lost his life under any circumstances. Under any circumstances. And I want to be crystal clear. This is going to play out in the media. This is going to play out at office buildings. This is going to play out in family circles, cookouts, churches, the White House. This is going to play out, and this family is going to be dissected and raked across coals. And it's not going to be pretty. It is not going to be pretty. I spoke prematurely before all the facts are laid out. Nobody, let me say once again, nobody knows of the facts. Nobody. Okay? The facts will not come out until it's considered as exhibit A, B, C, this, that, and that. Because why? Because the prosecutor and the defense, they cannot put out hearsay. They have to put out fact. They have to make sure whatever it is that they put before that judge and that jury has to be something that has been properly investigated. Okay? So, everybody at this point in time is speculating. I have no law degree. I have no law degree. But, just as everybody else, you know, saying, Tina, oh, he had a right to be there. How could you say, oh, Tina, I'm so disappointed. Oh, Tina, oh, this is just disturbing to watch. Oh, Tina, I'm sorry, family. I'm sorry. I'm a blogger. And this is what I do. I know that you guys are very personable with me. I know that a lot of you guys, we talk away from this platform. I know that there was a time that I took the couple friendships on here very seriously, and I was hurt when things didn't work out in our friendships. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And there was apologies that I never got. You know, but I've since then moved on from that. I'm still, well, should I say, I'm trying to move on from that. Because one thing about me, when I deem you as close to me and when I deem you as a friend of mine, I have a certain, you hold up a residence in my heart someplace. You know, and it's hard for me to believe or to accept a person that I deem to be a friend of mine and you backstab me or do me some kind of way. Just like Candace with my $1,800. Still, when I see this chick today, no, I have no need now to take flight. All that shit has already been done. But when I look at her in her face, she cannot look at me because she knows that I was a friend to her. I loved her past, her pain, her addictions, and everything else that she was battling with. And I accepted her and her family in my home. And to do me one of them, yes, that hurt me a great deal. And that's why I got that ass that day. But after I got that ass that day, my parents went to her parents, and it was all discussed and everything. And, you know, I can't do nothing but move on from it. It's still in the back of my mind when I see her, you know, because her parents, as a matter of fact, don't live but around the corner from me. So I see her all the time. I see them drive up and down my street, all that kind of stuff. Now, she doesn't drive up and down my street anymore. She goes, when she comes up, she takes the street behind me and go around. You know, she can't stand to see me. You know what I mean? She don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. She don't know if I'm, you know, jump out my car and bomb on her. Or she don't know if I'm going to, you know, yell to high heaven. She don't know what I'm going to do. And a lot of people will take that very seriously. You take some money from somebody, and especially in some trying time, people ain't really after rolling with you like that. Every time they see you, they ready to stick a foot in your ass. You know? But I'm past all that. It's over with. It is what it is. So, anyway, family, I have a lot to do today. I just wanted to be crystal clear on that. So, now that we're clear on that, you know, I just had to get that off. Okay? And, you know, you guys are sending me messages on my Facebook, you know, writing on my timeline, Tina, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? How's your weekend? All that kind of stuff. And a lot of people, I guess, assume that, you know, being that I was getting a lot of flack and rhetoric, that I was going to walk away. I'm not going to. Because really, truly, I believe I was brought here. I think that I was brought back to do what I'm doing today. And this feels like home for me. December, yes, I was ready to walk away. I had gotten so many threats on my life. I had gotten so much stuff about my children, my background, my parents' background. Motherfuckers got to looking up my parents' estate and all that. I mean, it was so much in September that in December that I had reached a breaking point that I was like, oh my God, this is gonna make me really, really hurt somebody. And I didn't even know who to fight. Because on this platform, people come in on fake accounts and things like that just to get under people's skin and stuff. Now that I've digested that, my skin is so thick now. My skin is thick as hell now. So ain't too much. After I read a couple of lines or whatever, or a couple of words, and I see your shit is coming on some Mickey Mouse, I just delete your shit and do it moving. I don't even entertain it. Yes, there's times when it does get next to you after getting so much of it, and there's that is another side to this. Whereas a lot of people that post, and a lot of people don't talk about it and they don't want to shed light to it. But a lot of people that post videos on here, you don't know what's in their inboxes. You don't know what comments that they just had to delete. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people will say, "Oh, just ignore them, just ignore them, just ignore them." It's easy to say when it's not you, though. But when it's you, it's a different fucking story, and you have to look at it that way. If it was me, how would I deal with that? Instead of just saying, "Oh, blow that off. Oh, let that go." It's easy for you to say that if it isn't you. Let me take my vitamins, y'all. Hold on. My tooth is a little sensitive still, but I've been using the Sensodyne. It's helping. Yesterday, I was on one. You guys know I'm an emotional person. And yesterday, family, I went shopping. I just got up yesterday and my mind was just scattered brained. I had to just have some alone time. And when I'm going through, what's therapeutic for me is to be by myself and to shop. I bought some really cool things yesterday. I went to the body shop. I'm telling you, at the body shop, I spent over $100. And then once you start smelling different things, the shit just start running concurrent. It just start running together. Because I'm like, okay, I'm smelling this, and then I go over here and I smell this and I smell that, and it's like, it was over with. So I needed to go to the body shop though, because I was running out of some things that I like their body washes and such. And so I went there and I just went ballistic. I hadn't planned on it, but I did. And I was writing on my timeline on my Facebook too, and on my phone. Let me say this too. On my phone, let me go to this one page because I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's called Friend Stream. Okay, when I go on here and it says like what's on your mind, when I type on here, it goes to my Facebook and goes to my Twitter. Okay, now this is the My Touch 4G. I want a new phone, guys. I want a new phone. I want a new case. Summertime, I am going to change. But you can tell that I've dropped this so many times. I've lost so many things off of it. But I want a new case and I want a new phone. So, yeah. But anyway, so when I don't follow Twitter. I don't. I write on this. I type on this right here. And then I can't tell you the last time I logged into Twitter. Seriously, I don't even know my password. That's how long it's been. Okay. Now on my Facebook, I do frequent that because I do have, my sisters, my nieces, my God, my brother even has a Facebook, okay? So I have family members and, my aunts and stuff like that, and we all communicate via Facebook, a lot of us. And so, I do go on Facebook a little, quite often and stuff. My auntie got her house redone, and so she was posting pictures on that. And so, as a matter of fact, I'm going to a function at my auntie's house today. And so I have to call the glam squad because I've been raggedy for too long. I've been raggedy. I ain't been putting no clothes on. I ain't been putting no eyelashes on. I ain't been really putting no hair on. I've been rolling with whatever the fuck it is. It just is what it is. Not no more. Today I need to put some clothes on. So I am going to do that. Put some clothes on. Get girlied up. Get filleted out. That one I'm doing today. I'm taking my children and we're going to Auntie's house for a little um, festivities and different things that she's having going on at her house. I was also invited to go to a listening party at a lounge in Los Angeles today. I will not be able to make it because today I'm going to spend this day with my children and my family today. I'm not going to be able, and it's kind of strange because I don't know why you wouldn't have had it yesterday. Why you didn't have it on Saturday as opposed to Sunday. But you're having it today. And so I wish all the success on your album and all that kinds of stuff. I'm not going to go no further on that because it's not their channel. Watch their videos. That's it. So I am going to do that. And what else? I am going to, my point is to do some cooking. And so, but I want to show you guys these gadgets. I bought kitchen gadgets yesterday. I bought some badass shit yesterday. Badass in my opinion, shall I say. So yeah, we're going to take this to the kitchen and we're going to do that. And so what else do I have going on before I cancel this out? Tomorrow I am going for my deep cleaning tomorrow. So I don't know what I'm gonna be like. I don't know what to look forward to, but I know my appointment is 9 o'clock in the morning for me and Senior are going in tomorrow, and Anthony is going as well. And so we're taking him tomorrow before his classes start because I think his first class doesn't start until noon, and he has a 9 o'clock. So while they're working on me or whatever, Tony will probably take him on to the campus while I finish doing what I'm doing, however way. But yeah, so me, Senior, and Junior are going tomorrow. What else do I have going on? I'm getting ready for my New Orleans trip. I'm beginning to get my mind focused on that. So yeah, so we're working on that too in the background. So anyway, family, I just wanted to come in right quick, let you guys know that I'm still here. I love you all the same. There's no hard feelings. Let's move on. We got other things to do. Allow the judicial system to do what they must, and that's it. So, that's a badass dress right there. Maybe I'll wear that motherfucker. Excuse me. So, yeah, I do like it. I got people in the room. They just quiet. You guys don't know it. I got people in here. So anyway, on that note, let me deal with what I got to, and I'm out. I love you guys dearly, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Enjoy this time with your family, and we are out. Deuces. I love you guys. Bye-bye.